All right, folks, we are back here with the last match of tonight. Division C, Archangels and High Rollers playing each other. And with me in casting, we have Yellow Dog. Yellow Dog, I'll let you say your hello.
What's up, guys? Ready for some DIV action here?
Enough said. I can hear the excitement in your voice, brother. But yeah, I mean, we can go ahead and just talk about Division C standings, and maybe you want to go ahead and tell these people maybe what you see. You can actually talk about Division C overall and yeah, compare these two.
Yeah, as a lot of us know, DIV is very close in winning percentage, and just every series is close, no matter what team it is. And what I'm seeing out of High Rollers, and Archangels is just a lot of saves coming out from High Rollers, it looks like, playing a lot of defense. And then from Archangels, a lot of stats are looking good overall, but the record, not as much. They are leading in goals and shooting percentage, but is leading to a 2-4 record overall this season.
Just quick, want to mention, yeah, we had to redo predictions because not enough time was put on it. It ended during the intro video, so I want to give you guys enough time to kind of think about who you want to win, I guess, or who you want to put all your boosts on, wager that. So you're gonna have to go ahead and redo those. Just mentioning that in case you didn't know. But yeah, I mean, well said there. We'll go ahead and actually talk about Archangels here now. So right away, you know, the red pops right out to me with Styles leading in assists per game, and his shooting percentage is 42%. 42%. That is insane. I guess it speaks to me that he's got the offensive pressure that no other third round pick has here in Division C. And like, I mean, even that said is just crazy. He's a third round pick and he's leading the league in 42% shooting percentage. I don't know. Like, what do you think that kind of means to you, Yellow Dog?
I think he's just in the right position at all times. I've played with him a lot, just in 2s and 3s, and his positioning is very well. He puts shots just in the perfect place. But yeah, he's just always in the right place at the right time, and he capitalizes on those opportunities a lot more than other people.
Yeah, and this Archangels team, like, we're looking at their record 2-4. They're not a sleeper team. Like, really, Division C is just like how Division B is kind of right now, where you know, we only have the last 2 weeks left. However, teams can shift up and down quite a bit just with those 2 weeks. So wouldn't quite count them out yet. You know, they can still climb up the board, the leaderboard, or they, you know, could be heading down further. Who knows? We're gonna see how they perform. With the High Rollers, though, on the other hand, Yellow Dog, take it away. Kind of explain to these guys why they are 4-2.
Yeah, the biggest thing that stands out to me is Tech7 and Steve just scoring so many goals, both scoring over a goal per game, and Tech7 being top 5 in goals. It just, those two, that 1-2 punch, that offensive pressure, and then Oreo Man kind of playing more of a third man role on this team, being that third pick. So yeah, that's the best, you know, the thing that stands out to me the most is Tech7 and Steve for this team.
Yeah, and honestly, this High Rollers team, I would be afraid to play them, you know, if I'm down in Division C, or if I'm Archangel Snipe playing them, right? Because we have Tech7 coming off of last semester, getting the runner-up for this division, and then Steve actually being a championship winner, I believe, back in the spring of 23. So they've got some experience. And Oreo Man as well, he's a veteran. So these 3 players know what they're doing. They know what's capable for them. Well, I guess I should say they know what works for them, which makes them capable of winning, you know, and continually winning. But Yellow Dog, I want to go ahead and ask you the question that I'm sure you're eager to answer. What's your prediction for tonight's series, and which team do you see winning and why? Kind of explain yourself.
I think I'm going to go with the underdog here. I'm going to go with Team Archangels here. And as for the reason why, I think when we played against them, they weren't really synergizing too well. But I think enough time has passed, and I think they have gotten that synergy down now. And when they're on, they are on. and they are a hard team to beat. And Styles, I think he's going to have a very good series today.
I agree.
And I think they're going to win 3-2. That's my prediction for score.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know. I think... Hold on here. Let me go ahead and switch it on, guys. Is it? What the heck is going on? Brother. Is it 3v3? Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good.
Yeah.
I thought these guys were in it. But my prediction for this one, I don't know. I'm going to have to go with the upset here. I think Archangels might take this one. High Rollers, we talked about how well experienced they are, especially the veteran experience with Oreo Man. Although, I don't know, they might underestimate Archangels. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the series score out. Game 5 goes to Archangels. 3-2.
Oh, and already, we've kind of seen a lot of pressure on the Archangels have so far. Not looking too good on that side of the ball, but Styles will try to take this one out. Can't quite find it. Insomnia will try to boom it. And already, Oreo Man is kind of playing the third man role, as I kind of spoke about earlier. Just kind of being that glue that they need. And Tech 7 kind of proclaims that he is one of the better defenders in DFC, but so far, he's been more of an offensive pressure this season. Still kind of up there in saves, so just kind of doing everything for this game.
But I'm actually going to be having to go ahead and probably fix these players why cameras aren't showing. However, this one is a little bit of a slow start. Nobody's scoring quite yet. I don't know, does that surprise you coming from both these teams? You know, you are from Division C, so you know them a little bit better.
No, this actually doesn't really surprise me much. I think High Rollers are more of a defensive team, and something I noticed, at least before we played against this Archangels team, is when they win, they're scoring on average 5 goals per game, at least they were. And when they were losing, they were scoring 1 or less goals per game. So it's very dependent on, if they are in a shootout, I think Archangels are going to win this series. But if it's a close game, I think High Rollers will take this game and this series. And so far, it's looking like that's going in favor of High Rollers.
Quick here, I might actually do this. Okay. Just had to get his name, and Sonny decided to change his name. That's why we're not seeing gentlemen's faces. Not gentlemen's faces. I don't use the keyboard much. I use the controller. I'm not a... Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness!
Are you kidding me? Yo,
Styles. My God. Gets it up to the backboard, goes upside down, and gets the tight angle redirect. Halfway through this game 1, starting off for Team Archangels.
Yeah. I don't know. That was just a crazy shot, especially down here in Division C. You guys are definitely not expecting that kind of talent. I mean, wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw those clips of Styles that he sent in, but Styles is working on his flip resets, double flip resets, and his tight angle doubles. So this is kind of what I've expected from Styles, and he's already started off strong. And as I said, he's going to take it upfield, try to go for the air dribble, gets over one. He's going to try to follow this off the corner, can't quite find the touch. Tech 7 will take this one out. Kind of catches it, but it gets 50 by Insomnia. And JD Power, that is a mouthful of a name, I must say. We'll try to find the net on this one, but Tech 7, kind of that goalkeeper when needed, will take this one out, but Styles will keep that pressure on. Steve, to Oreo Man, can't quite find the touch, but he will get back on the ball here. Cryptify.
Great. Yeah, still working on it here. It's flat. I think I might almost have it fixed. Yeah. But again, this game, slow start. Game 1s though, they are kind of a little bit more feelers. Archangels, they are almost having a really good, strong start, but High Rollers already closing it out. We're tying it 1-1 with a minute 18 left.
Yeah, just not the greatest touch coming out of Styles here. They kind of recognize that in game chat. Tell himself, great pass. I'm not sure what kind of touch he wanted, but obviously not that one, as it just kind of falls back midfield for Tech 7, and he just puts in the easy goal.
Sure, but can Archangels answer? That's the question. Minute here, Styles trying to get some sort of look for him. Almost a team bump. against Steve. Ball's gonna go on the backboard. Oreo Man doesn't get the read. Insomnia a little too high. Styles almost gets this one on net. Steve gonna have a nice read. Powerful shot. It's gonna go to the corner. Does he get another? It's on. Insomnia just can't quite get it. He drove past the ball. And Steve, perfect shot placement, put it right behind.
Yeah, one thing I want to mention is I think Steve is very similar to Styles.
Just see Tech 7 like headbanging in the camera. I don't know, dude. He's wild.
I did not see that.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, Steve, when Steve is hot, Steve scores a lot. I experienced that firsthand when I went against him week 1. I think he scored about 5 goals in one game against us. He was going insane.
No, Steve is a great player. I think, I don't know, for some reason, I'd like to say he's underrated, but he also isn't at the same time. He's one of those different, he's one of those weird players for me. I don't know. But nonetheless, he definitely will perform when he needs to. 20 seconds left. Archangels, they do need to... Oh my gosh. Is this one in? Nope. X7 is deep enough to put this one in the corner. Does play really good backward defense. 10 seconds. Can they sneak this one in the net? Oreo Man gets a really great clear. About 5 seconds left. Ball's going to hit the ground. Steve off the backboard. Ball needs to stay up. 0 seconds. This one's going to be a closer for High Rollers. Taking the game 1 here.
Yeah, just kind of what I've seen from this game 1 is not a whole lot of offensive pressure coming out from this Archangels team. Other than that double tap from Styles, not very many threatening shots coming out. Nothing too much to worry from Team High Rollers. And I think, although it was 2-1 going into the last seconds, I think it was somewhat of a convincing win for Team High Rollers.
But, I don't know, like, this one was a weird one. High Rollers, they had a slow start, but they brought it back, and they won the first game here. Archangels, they had the hot start, and then they lost it. Do you see them turning it around here in game 2 or maybe game 3?
Yeah, I definitely see them scoring a lot of goals in these coming up games. Also, speaking again from personal experience, that's what happened to us. We did well against them in, I believe, game 1 and 2, or game 1. And then they proceeded to Brazil us the next game. So that, yeah, I could definitely see a high-scoring game coming out here from Archangels.
All right, good enough said, and I don't know. We'll see as the series develops which one of us gets the closer prediction or the correct prediction. I don't know. However, Oreo Man, I don't know. We haven't said his name very much. Actually, is what I'm recognizing, especially from that first game. He has, I don't know what kind of role you would say for the High Rollers, but it's definitely an interesting one. Well, I only say that though because Tech 7 Steve, you look at them as like MVP players or players that stand out that are doing the most, but Insomnia, okay, almost had an insane play, interrupted me there for a second. Yeah, like I said, I don't know, Oreo, he just kind of has that sort of role where he does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, just kind of filling in the gaps where needed.
Oh, there you are.
Oh my goodness, not a great touch. I don't know who that was from, but not the touch you quite wanted. JD Bauer Power. Not quite the powerful touch to the corner he wanted.
The man, the myth, the legend we were talking about, Oreo Man. He didn't do anything special, but ball was set up for him well enough. Defense wasn't there, and he tapped it in, putting him up for 1-0 right now.
Yeah, just good positioning. And back to kind of his role, just kind of filling in the gaps. I think him and Tech 7 both kind of do that. Tech 7 obviously the captain, so he's going to be scoring more of those goals. But Oreo Man will find the open net. Just kind of jumping it past one.
I don't know.
Oh, that was... who was that? I'm not quite sure who that was, but again, finding the open net, just putting that one in.
Exactly. Well, this game too, High Rollers, they seem to kind of waking up. And Archangels, nothing's really changed for them so far. They aren't really being as aggressive as they could be, and High Rollers are taking advantage. They know they can, I don't know, probably not even rotate against them. They're just not very quick to react. Not having the best of touches, which is very surprising. I've seen Archangels play, and I know Insomnia, JD, and Styles, they have the potential to be a really great team. A team that's not 2-4. So, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that Insomnia has not been going for as many demos as he has in the past. I don't know if that's part of the game plan or it's just not been happening. Maybe
With the fake?
Off the pressure. Styles might just be in, but Steve will save that one. Insomnia trying to pinch this one back into the box. Styles can't quite find the touch. JD Power will find it, but launches his car further than the ball. But he will get the second touch on it. Tech 7 will be there to recover past Insomnia, and High Rollers will have the offensive pressure once again.
Ooh, a demo coming out, ball stolen. It's gonna roll in front of the net. Eve puts this one over to the left. Tech 7's gonna decide to take this one, calls his teammate off. Might get a flick, almost. Just played the low 50, and Oreo is up. Doesn't get the good touch there, so now we're gonna see a counterattack from Archangels. Tech 7 though, I've seen him do a really good job so far in not just this game, but the complete series. Well, I guess 2 games being the complete series as third man. Like, I don't know, he's just not let that ball go by anytime he's third man. You know,
no.
he wasn't third man, and then Archangel scored, so I'm not wrong.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of caster curse, kind of hyping up Tech 7 there, and then kind of getting scored on by Styles there. But granted, good passing from, I believe it was Insomnia, and good goal by Styles once again. The only 2 goals so far are by Styles, so I'm looking for GD Power and Insomnia to kind of step up that offensive game and not leave it all to Styles.
Oh wow, no way! Oh my gosh! Styles! What an insane shot coming out of the kid! A ceiling double tap?
Oh.
Bouncer? How do you read that? How?
I don't think you do, Crip. I don't think you do. I think that's you got to tip the cap to Styles and be like, you know, if you want to score those all the time, you can have them.
Dude, somebody better clip that.
Oh my goodness. Archangels are on a run right now. Scoring 2 back-to-back within 2 to 3 seconds. JD Power just beating Tech 7 here. And then Steve, he's got own goaling. It was going in regardless, but Steve will speed that one up.
Yeah, he just sped run taking the lead for this game to here. And now we're sub 2 minutes. Might be another one, but JD Bauer isn't patient enough to quite let it go, and he pinches it with the wall. Insomnia, however, is able to stop the High Rollers' counterattack. Ball does get by 2 of them. Oreo Man 0 boost. Does get the corner. Really good play by him. Will he get a pass? Almost. It's going to land over by Tech. Onto the backboard. JD doesn't get the read. The ball is too wide. Styles is there. Steve trying to interrupt it. Gets a weird touch by flicking the ball. And we're almost down in a minute. Ball's thrown right at the goal. Beautiful defense from Insomnia. Which, speaking of, I think is one of those players in this series, or just even the Archangels team, that I'm expecting to do a lot of damage. Styles!
Oh!
Gets it by. I think that was Steve there as third man. Didn't even do much. He just beat him to the ball, put it to the side, and then pinches it off of the pole here. Now they have a really good cushion going in, you know, with 1:05 left.
Yeah, Styles having 4 of the 5 total goals for Archangels. What an absolute offensive tank. The Oreo Man will try to fill in there. Steve will take it away. Maybe try this one middle for Tech 7. Just gets a shot on that. Double commit coming from Archangels. Tech 7 will punish that double commit, but Insomnia will be there to clear it out. And down 2 goals. I think Archangels are looking to just keep this one at 2 goals, maybe looking for a 3rd goal for the lead.
Yeah,
but not quite there for Tech 7.
He had a really good setup there, honestly, for a rebound, if that's called the technical or whatever. But 20 seconds. Archangels had that 2-goal lead. High Rollers, they need to get going. They need to be more aggressive. Can't be hesitant like Oreo there. Tech 7, though, he does get it rolling. 10 seconds left here. It's off the corner. Doesn't get a shot off. It's to the side. We're at 5 seconds. They have to score, like, right now. Does he get a pass to Oreo Man? He doesn't. He gets the flick. It's going to drop down, and this one does go to Archangels. And like we're talking about, do they turn it around this game, too? And it looks like they do. Just waiting to see when the ball drops here, and it finally does. Now the series tied 1-1.
Yeah, I think I can say that Archangels, I think they got their swagger back, to be honest. a high-scoring game. This is what I expect of this series. Low-scoring games are gonna go to high rollers. I think these high-scoring games will be going to Archangels. That's just kind of their play style. When they're on, they are on, and they are hard to beat.
I agree, but you know, I'm picking the map here. I'm picking Manfield Stormy. I think it gives quite good vibes. Might give high rollers the type of vibe to take game 3. I don't know. It's just kind of going. We're getting a vibe of going back and forth right now, Yellow.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think the biggest thing that high rollers needs to do better is, I honestly couldn't tell you. I think Styles is just on it right now. I think when he's on, I think it's really hard to stop. I think maybe just challenging him earlier so he doesn't get those setups. But Styles going for it, but can't quite get a touch. He's going a little bit over. Oreo Man will take this one up. And just around, can't quite find it in. Unfortunate from High Rose and Oreo Man.
Ooh. I got a suggestion in chat from Mr. Sharkbite RL. The new map for Aquadome. Honestly, that one should be exciting. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. What are your thoughts about it?
I think every new map takes some getting used to. But I can see why Sharkbite likes the map and would suggest it though.
But we're seeing this game pick up the pace. I don't know, it seems like as we're talking about it, even getting more physical, as we're talking about that sort of topic though, it seems like both teams have changed a little bit of their play style, which is a little interesting because it's like Archangel's last game, what you did worked, so why are we changing the game plan? High Rollers, first game worked, then they lost the second game. I don't know, maybe they're trying to revert back to that first game.
Beyond. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to revert back to that game 1 mentality. However, not having the start they want to in this game through with Archangels getting that 1-0 lead.
Yeah, GD Battle Power just finding the touch over, I'm not sure who that was in the midfield, just finding that touch over 1, and there's no one back, and, you know, that's going in. And Archangels will find the lead early in this game 3.
All right, but really good pressure there from Insomnia. Trying to see what he can do here, but Oreo Man moves this one along over into their corner. Does get the corner steal. Not quite gonna stay on the ball. Ball's on the backboard. Somebody is up. Styles is. It's gonna be on the crossbar. Oreo Man, can he finish? No, it's on the crossbar. This one, little too wide. Styles turns around. It's gonna go on over to Tech 7. Can he do something with the node? Doesn't get the best touch. However, he's gonna stand to the point instead of rotate out. Let's see if that can affect them there, because they are going back onto defense. Oh, and just like that, it's gone right back on over. This one's just a little confusing, these guys and how they're playing. It goes back and forth so quick sometimes. I lose track.
Yeah, both teams so far, a very messy game coming out, but Steve will find the pass from, I think, Tech 7 in the corner. Not so messy there, but so far just very messy in the touches and a lot of misses so far. Kind of a jumbled game. I think this could go to either team.
I agree. I mean, we're at that halfway mark in this game too. I guess talking about Archangels, what good are you seeing for them in playing against the high rollers, just overall?
I'm seeing a lot of really good midfield presence. I think their second man is playing perfect right now. I don't think he's too far back. I don't think he's overcommitting. But then from the side of high rollers, I think they are playing a little bit too passive and depending too much on solo plays and mistakes coming up from Archangels. So I think if Archangels can eliminate those mistakes, I think they're going to dominate.
Yeah, and it's like with every team, right? You make these mistakes, well, how well can you mitigate them, right? That's kind of, it's more so the consistency aspect of it. A lot of people think it's mechanics and whatnot, and maybe a little bit of it is. However, you know, we're going to see right here, can he read the ball? No. Steve does put this one on top right, and it slots right in. Steve, we're talking about consistency. He just seems to always know how to put the ball in the right spot.
Yeah, GD Battle Power just can't quite get up to that one. Maybe Styles trusting in his teammate to get to that one. Maybe it's awkward. But regardless, Steve finds the top corner and gives High Rollers a 2-1 lead. Insomnia will try to look to make this one tied up, but can't quite get it. Insomnia will take this one. A little bit awkward in the corner. But JD Power will take it up. Tech 7 coming out from his own net, pulling the goalie. But Insomnia will shut that one down. A pass from Insomnia to Steve, back to Oreo Man though. And oh my goodness, GD Power finds one mid. Styles, can he find the shot here? This is dangerous.
Oh!
He finds the bottom right, not quite. Almost gets that one in.
JD Bauer coming down from the ceiling, gets a 50. Insomnia, does he beat Oreo? Oreo actually gets a buy. Will that go in? Styles is back in time. What a save by him, but Steve getting this one back almost on net. It's gonna go by. JD with the save. Oh my goodness, it's just going back and forth, but Archangel's looking to maybe get one in. Double commit. Tech does just kind of leave it floating in front of the net. Good 50 there by Steve. Another really great 50 coming out of Archangels. Like I said, ball's just going back and forth. These guys are attacking each other's throats. But JD Bauer putting this one right on over one of the High Rollers players, tying it up 2-2.
Yeah, Styles was kind of an accidental fake there, but JD Power finding the tight angle from the corner, putting it top bins. And I don't think whoever was in net was expecting him to get that angle and the height and the placement of that shot. It's a great shot coming out from JD Power. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Archangels in this last 20 to 30 seconds. A lot of pressure.
The Oreo Man a little awkward there in the corner. Didn't know whether you should rotate or go for the ball, but ball, play continues to go. Nice 50 there. Is it in?
Oh, no.
Oreo!
Wow.
What a tank!
Yeah, Oreo just kind of muscles this one through Styles off the sidewall, straight in the net, top bins. That's really unfortunate if you're Team Archangels. How would you kind of walk that one off? You just kind of, what would you be talking about with your team after that goal down one late in the game?
Well, I'm talking to myself, hey, maybe let's take some better 50s. I know I like to remind my teammates of that sometimes because it's a very simple thing to do. However, it doesn't always work in your favor. However, Oreo Man, it does. And dude, this guy, like I said, we weren't talking about him too much, and now he's just making noise. Steve almost making his own, reaction out of this. Oreo, really good pass over to Tech. Doesn't quite get it. Archangel's looking to score here. JD is putting pressure on one. Ball is almost on net. It's 0 seconds and not quite. So close. Just wasn't enough. High Rollers taking this one, and now they're on game point.
Yeah, at that very last moment, I liked what I saw. I believe it was JD Power going for that bump. I think this High Rollers team, they usually have one person sitting very, very far back, and I think these demos and bumps on the back line could lead to a lot more goals for Archangels.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really tough. Like, this series could go either way, and I think that's why we predicted the way we did. I wanted Archangels, and I think you said High Rollers, correct? Or did you say Archangels?
I did say Archangels.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, however, again, this could go either way. I don't know. So far, just been an insane series coming out of both teams. JD Bauer, Styles, and Insomnia, I think have taken it up quite a bit. If we're comparing how that first game went and now, they've turned it up a notch, and I love to see that.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can continue going, with that. And they do.
There we go.
They do.
I was just about to bring up Insomnia's name for being a captain. He's been pretty quiet so far, but right there, just kind of off the sidewall and just putting it in. I expected this offensive pressure coming out from Styles, but JD Power not so much. I'm glad that Insomnia is already stepping up in Game 4. I love to see it.
I'm just laughing a little bit because I don't know if it actually affected anybody watching, but I blasted the music for a quick second. It was max volume, but I fixed it really quick. It was just funny, laughing at myself. But Archangel's having a really good start to this one. Fake coming out of Insomnia. Ball's gonna go a little too wide. Oreo Man staying on this one. Doesn't get the 50 like he did that last game that resulted in a goal. And we are gonna see some movement here from High Rollers. Howard Ball's gonna be staying in mid. Steve doesn't get a powerful touch, keeps it close. I kind of like that. However, it wasn't the best touch. Oreo Man, though, kind of makes up for it and launches it onto their backboard. He does rotate through, looking for a demo. JD Bauer almost getting the 50. Styles does make the flying save. we're at 3:30 here. It's weird. It's for both of these teams, Yellow Dog. It'll ramp up so quickly. Like right now, it's seemingly very slow, and they're being very methodical with their touches, and I love that. You know, you love to see them actually think about how they're touching the ball with every single touch they make. You know, I try to preach that even to my team in Division B. However, Division C, this matchup specifically, it'll ramp up in a matter of seconds, in the matter of a snap of a finger. So, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think both these teams are being pretty reactive to what the other team is doing. Not really setting the pace themselves. Tech 7 finds their top shelf. Just in the box here, Oriman with the pass. What a great pass from Oriman. Tech 7 puts that one top corner.
Puts that one top bins. Am I right? Am I white? All right. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. On me, no thumbs. All my sketch lovers out there. We're almost at the halfway mark here, gentlemen. Well, ladies and gentlemen. I shouldn't, whatever. But JD Bauer last back. He does get 50. The ball's going to slam middle. That's Style. Steve gets the soft touch. Oriman pass it over onto the corner to himself. Again, awkward as he sometimes is. But Insomnia, as captain, looking to do something. Fakes it. Oh, Styles went a little too far. Wasn't able to read the ball. All right. Steve just gets it right on by.
Yeah, I think Styles maybe getting a little bit too far ahead of himself there, going for the demo on Styles, and then kind of smoke screens his teammate. Yeah. He can't see where Steve is shooting or when he is. He just kind of has to randomly and blindly jump, and can't quite find the blind dart throw. Yeah,
and it's moments like that you're like, well, if he didn't do that, I don't think they score, because definitely the smoke screen definitely helped out Steven score in that, and there was nobody last back. Styles went completely back for boost, but Oriman almost gets the double tap read there. Ball's gonna go off the backboard. Steve puts this one a little too wide over to the corner, and Insomnia gonna try to make an effort to score here. Does get a touch, it's gonna fly over. Oriman doesn't get the read. Styles does though!
Oh my goodness, Styles.
Oh, what a shot by this kid. Like, we're talking about Styles quite a bit, and not to mention, third round pick. Like, tonight is the night of third round picks. Everybody should have been playing their match tonight if they wanted their third round pick to win, especially if you're an underdog team, right? So, I don't know. But here, this game 4 here is tied 2-2. Minute 48 left. I'm really wanting to see Archangels pull this one out, but it really just determines whether they can continue the energy that they, exhibit.
Yeah, Styles just kind of seems inevitable at this point. He's gonna score, and you're just gonna have to kind of outscore him and try to score on his teammates at this point. That's what it seems like to me. But Insomnia will try to pass up to Styles. That is a good choice, but can't quite find the touch. Oh my goodness, JD Bauer pass on net. Oriman finds a bad touch. Insomnia will find the net off the bad touch from Oriman. Was kind of awkward on the back wall there.
Yeah, I just had a feeling with him driving up the back wall there, it wasn't going to turn out to be. And then camera quick cut to, I think it was, Insomnia putting that one in the back of the net. Giving them a lead here. They don't have a cushion, so they still got to be a little bit more weary. With a minute 10 left, almost opportunity there for Steve to score. Oh man, I don't know, and I really think he puts that one in if he actually puts it on net. In every division, not just Division A, B, C, whatever, it doesn't matter. Any division, it's opportunities like that that you cannot waste. You cannot, let fall between the cracks of your fingers. Because right now they're still down one, and you got 40 seconds left. Can Archangels, keep up the defense they are, or are they just gonna took the opportunities that they have presented themselves? I don't know. 30 seconds left here, Yellow Dog. This one's exciting.
Yeah, I think Steve's gonna try to find this one onto the net. Finds a pass mid. Nobody's quite there, and Insomnia gets a clear out to Styles. Styles not much boost to work with. Maybe try to find a pass mid here, but Oriman will shut that down. Team Archangels up 1 goal, trying to hold this on, but Steve will try to reclaim that even score line, go back to overtime. Oriman finds the goal. Steve will put it back. Trouble commit. Oh my goodness, that was so dangerous.
It's 0 seconds. Oh my gosh, what a save at the end there, dude. It would have went to overtime if he did not touch that ball.
My goodness, I'm not sure who that save was from, but what a great shot from Oreo Man, and what a great game overall from Oreo Man. Coming out with 3 saves and a whole lot of points to come with it.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, Oreo Man, he has stepped it up quite a bit, but it just wasn't quite enough, you know, in this game. So I don't know. We're going to game 5 here. Archangels if I'm you. I'm stoked. You also got the momentum going into this one, so hopefully they can keep the ball rolling on that. High Rollers, you know, looking to flip the table here, get the game 5 win, go to 5-2 in their division. But Archangels, this could be a really good win for them, you know, being 2-4.
Yeah. Personally, I'm looking for Tech 7 to step up in this last game. He's been kind of quiet the last few games. So I think he is the biggest thing. I'm looking to step up maybe more on the offensive side rather than kind of sticking on defense. I mean, they have a positive win record for a reason, and that's because Tech 7 has been on the offense. So that's what I'm looking for in this game for him.
Yo. Ball. They're taking. I love that Orioles taking time. Right there, Tech almost had a shot on net. Just a little too wide, went to the corner there. But taking the time, he gave his teammates a lot of time to recover and kind of set them up. But Styles actually beats Tech 7 as third man, and as I was glazing him earlier about not getting beat as third man, he does in this one, putting Archangels up with a comfortable 1-0 lead. Well, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say comfortable, right? Because they could easily score back and tie it up just as quick.
Yeah, just kind of a double commit coming out there from High Roll as Oreo Man kind of awkward on the ball. And Tech 7 thinking maybe he had a beat on Styles, but it was the other way around, and Fleece didn't open that.
What a fake
Styles
there.
is trying to find another goal. Tech 7 shuts that down.
Steve taking slow. Doesn't get the 50. Oreo Man's last double commit. Ball's going to go to the corner. He is the on boost. He doesn't actually get the corner, which might actually impact how their defense turns out here. Steve is close on this one. Does he get it by? No. JD Bauer 50s. Is this a shot? It's a little wide, but a really good opportunity there from Insomnia nonetheless. Insomnia gets it by 1. It's I don't know. I'm noticing for High Rollers, they do struggle on defense only when they're stuck on defense. When they can't get out and they're feeling suffocated, that's when they struggle most. Because, I don't know, they're not a team, in my eyes, to just calm the nerves and like be like, oh yo, we're fine. Like, even though we're low on boost, we're starving, and we've been stuck on defense for a while, we can recover. No, they don't seem like that. I don't know, it's a big positive.
Yeah, I think a big part of that is when they're close to each other on defense or on offense, I think there's kind of a lack of communication when it's not clear who should be going, and when two people are both close to the ball, I think they just kind of double commit a lot, and that leads to not having much boost, not people, you know, on defense. I think that's the reason why, as you kind of said, they kind of struggle when they're suffocated on defense, when they're out in defense quite a bit.
I mean, that's why I bring it up, though. High Rollers, I feel like they've been stuck on defense quite a bit already this game 5. We're at that 230 mark. He, though, looking to get a flick over 1. Insomnia does help get the clear. We're going to see a heavy attack coming out of Archangels, though. Can Tech 7 kind of slow it down? Does. However, JD Bauer puts it on across. He actually doesn't get that one past Steve, which is surprising to me, but Tech 7 actually launched this one. It's down in the net. It's open. Styles is there. I don't know, like, this is so tough, Yellow Dog. Like, these guys really are struggling on defense against this team. Why?
I mean, I think it's just a lot of overcommitment, and then I think on offense, I think they're struggling on defense because of their lackluster offense, and their midfield presence is just not even close to what Archangels has had so far. I kind of mentioned it earlier, but their second man has been playing very passive as well as their third man. More so playing 2 people up at a time, and then having both people rotate back at the same time. It's just not a smooth rotation. Tech 7 gets a dunk though.
Oh my gosh!
Almost does it, but Steve will finish it off in top corner.
I honestly thought that this one was going in, but Oreo Man I don't know. It could have. I think it honestly goes in if he doesn't hit the crossbar, but nonetheless, Steve is there, and you know, as a tap-in merchant does, he taps it in.
Shots fired, Crib. That is insane.
Fired. What?
Tap-in merchant.
Yeah, what about? It's a good thing, you know. Like, good at cleaning it up. Yeah. I mean, everybody has their own rotas.
Sure.
But minute 30 here, I do like that High Roller scored there. Maybe gives him a little bit more confidence going here with the final minute 30. However, they do overcommit, just like you said, and Styles pops it over. Really good defense and calm this out of Tech 7 there. Is this one going to roll to net? It's not going to be hard enough. JD Bauer takes his time, gets the curl on it. Off the sidewall. Tech 7, a little too wide. Does get the corner boost. Can Oreo beat him? No. I don't know, a little miscommunication there. Tech didn't rotate out, Oreo committed, so I don't know what was going on. But a minute left. They need to score to tie this one. Otherwise, you know, obviously they lose. Game 5.
Oh, this is a good opportunity here. Steve will try to keep this one in, try to tie this one up. But JD Bauer Power will be there to stop that corner touch. Steve still on the ball. Ori man finds one towards the net, but Styles gets the early save. Tech 7 can't quite find the touch he wants.
Oh, that's off the corner. Is Oreo there? No, he actually... Oh my goodness!
Oh no.
That is not a goal that you want to give up there. Especially when you're third man. That's tough.
High Roller's kind of just pulling the goalie with a full minute left to go. And Styles is going to shoot that one from his own half. And I don't know if you can say this one's sealed up yet, but it's not looking too good for Team High Roller.
Yeah. All right, but 30 seconds isn't impossible. However, High Rollers, they really need to get on the high horse here and take hold of the reins. 20 seconds left. Insomnia awkward. Oreo doesn't get a touch. Steve has got the ball, has 0 boost. It is going to be off the sidewall, but is anybody to read it? Tech 7 misses. Oreo was last back. Insomnia is just going to probably take a 50, and Styles is there. 5 seconds. They need to score right now. And with 0 boost, he's not able to read it. Yep, this one's going to go to Archangels. Wow, I mean, caps it in there for him, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, loved what I saw out of Archangels this last game. A lot of pressure, and as I kind of said earlier, some demos coming out, opening up opportunities for this Archangels team.
Exactly. I don't know. High Rollers, they are a little flustered just from losing that one, and I would be too. Like, you're a 4-2 team going against a 2-4 team. Not that you're underestimating them by any means, but looking on paper at the stats and your guys' records, like, you would expect to maybe beat a team like this. However, you know, we both predicted Archangels to win for a reason, right? We saw the potential and they pulled out with the win. So, you know, we're gonna work on getting them into the interview here, but I guess, yeah, just, I don't know, give me your thoughts on how the series went. Like, what shocked you, I guess? What's the most thing that shocked you?
I think the biggest thing that shocked me was JD Bauer Power. I think going into the series, I was thinking JD Bauer Power was gonna play that third man role. I knew Styles was gonna go off. I know how Styles plays, and I know he's a very, very mechanical player and very good, and will find the net every single game. But JD Bauer Power finding the net that often was definitely a surprise, a very welcome surprise.
Exactly. But trying to get these guys a little bit more filler. I'm dragging them on here. I said game 5. Did you say game 5? I forget.
I also said game 5.
Okay, we were both right in our prediction. I don't know. Did you bet your boost? These guys are in here, so they're listening.
I didn't get to it in time.
Didn't get to it? Oh, unfortunately.
No.
Well, for whatever reason, I'm using insomnia. All right, here you go.
Uh-oh.
Got you all in here. Are you guys good?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, beautiful. Yellow Dog, unfortunately, I didn't think of it, but you are sideways on the winner's cam.
Uh-oh.
It's alright, people can see you, but they just gotta tilt their head to the right.
Oh no. Oh, this is tragic.
And then Insomnia, you're not showing up, so that's unfortunate. But it's alright, we'll be able to
if I can let me try to.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that actually worked beautifully.
That worked?
Dude, nice PJs.
Yeah. let me angle her, you know.
Yes. But
anyways.
Yeah, Yellow Dog. I mean, well, I guess I want to say congratulations to you guys. You pulled off the upset against this 4-2 team. So I want to go ahead and ask Team Captain Insomnia, how are you feeling, speaking on behalf of your team, winning this one? Can he hear me?
Oh, I kind of hear a little bit of robot action.
Yo, Insomnia.
He's muted in Discord. I'm not hearing him in Discord.
Oh no.
Yeah. Alright, but anyways, Insomnia, you'll work on that and then speak whenever you get it fixed. I'll drag you in here. JD Bauer, I'll let you be, whatever you call it, step in captain. How are you on behalf of the team feeling?
I think we're feeling great.
Yeah.
It's tough going down in game 1, but then we brought it back pretty nicely after fixing our few errors.
Yeah. It was like going back and forth pretty much throughout the whole entire series. So, I'll ask one question, then I'll let Yellow Dog take it away. But yeah, coming into that game 5 and you guys kind of going back and forth with games, you know, winning, losing. What was, I guess, your guys' comms like? What was the energy like going into that game 5?
I think we were scared.
Yeah?
Scary team.
Okay. I mean, you want to elaborate that on any more, or that's it?
It's all from me. I'll let other people elaborate.
There you go. Okay. Well,
Insomnia in here.
I know we gotta get that boy in here, but Yellow Dog, I'll let you ask JD Bauer styles of question. Hopefully, Insomnia can get his crap figured out by then.
All right, you know who's getting the question here. Styles. First off, fantastic series coming out from you. You probably average about 2.5 goals per game. I swear, it was a lot. What would you say was the difference between this series and other series? You have scored a lot of goals in the past and high shooting percentage, but what kind of led to you popping off even more in this series?
I guess everything was just in the right place at the right time, and they like to overcommit a little bit sometimes, and you just have to capitalize on that. So that's what a lot of the goals were.
Yeah, we definitely noticed that. A lot of open net goals, but also a lot of clip goals. That ceiling double was insane, Styles.
All luck, too.
I don't know. I think you've got that in you for every series. It looks like Insomnia is back in here. Insomnia, is your mic working now?
He's in here. Dude, was his mic working throughout the entire series perfectly fine?
Yeah, it was. It's pretty
I think
tragic.
he just doesn't want to talk right now.
Oh no.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, that's tough. Yeah, I had some questions, or a question, I guess, specifically for him. But let me think off the top of my head. So now you guys are going from 2-4 record to 3-4 and taking one of the higher ups. I don't know where that places you standings wise, but I don't know. I guess like how I'll direct this one towards Styles. How is your guys' team chemistry come when you compare it from week 1 to now, kind of coming to a close here with the regular season?
Tons better. I mean, a lot of double commits early on, and I mean, still a lot of them. But the first week was pretty rough. Like,
I think it is for all of us.
Triple commits even. That's how bad it was.
Yeah,
We're just that good of a ball.
it happens to the best of us. I don't know if you're watching. I think it was last night. And I'm sorry, Coop. I'm not calling you up by any means, but I'm just bringing it up because we were talking about it. I believe his team has lost in Division B. I remember all 3 of them just committing for a ball. It was kind of funny. But it's just, those are the moments you kind of laugh about and then shake off, you know, and kind of get the vibes going again. So, you know, it's good to kind of hear that you know, from week 1 to now that things have gotten a lot better. But yeah, Yellow Dog, I guess, do you have any like last closing questions for these guys that are itching, you know, for you to ask?
Yeah, as a fellow DivC, I guess, member, this is for anyone of you guys. What team are you guys looking forward to, or kind of scared to play in playoffs? Like, what team are you kind of keeping track of, if any?
Oh, your team, Yellow Dog. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
You're a scary person.
These guys are men of few words. Like, I don't know, man. I guess, you let your gameplay speak for itself. I'll say that. How about that?
Fair enough.
But anyways, yeah. Do you have any last things to say before we head out? We're gonna probably close here soon. No? Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Nope. Alright. Well, again, congratulations to you all three. Insomnia, hopefully you can at least hear us. On the stream, I know you can, so yeah. Again, congratulations to you guys. You pulled off the upset. I'm sure you're feeling pretty good, so I'll let y'all go celebrate. And yeah, thank you for joining me on the interview. Have a nice night.
You as well.
You too.
Alright, yo, dog, you can go ahead and flip your camera again so then you're not 90 degrees.
All right.
That way I don't have to fix you back on cast.
Oh.
Now you're upside down.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro's Peter Parker. I don't know. Oh, but
What an absolute mess. Anyways.
yeah, I mean that we could even describe the series as being a mess there. Like it was just going back and forth, and we honestly, at least in my opinion, I didn't know how it was gonna turn out with it going back and forth. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I completely agree. I was not sure how it was going to turn out until most of the way through that last game. But I did have a feeling that Archangel was going to come out with it. Obviously, you did too. I'm not sure what the boost looked like in the poll, but I don't know. Something about Styles, man. Inspirational. That's all I got to say.
Dude, have you played them?
We did, and we beat them.
Okay. Well,
One of our two
if
wins.
you ever do,
Actually,
what were you gonna say?
these two teams that played today are the only two wins for Team 99 Thieves.
Okay, interesting.
So
That's really weird. Cause like, but wait, 99
Yeah.
Thieves, are they kind of like the, I don't know, Division C monster, like the team to be worried about or something?
no. 99 Thieves is my team.
Oh wait, yeah. Well, okay. Are you guys worried?
Yes, we are the team to be worried about, though. I must say.
You should have not said
we
that.
may be
Just
2-5.
You should have gassed yourself up. Oh, that's hilarious.
We may be 2-5, but we are the team to worry about come playoff time.
Yeah, I
be
believe
ready.
it. Everybody should be worried about every single team during playoff time because it's literally
Oh,
do
yeah.
or die. And we're coming to that point. So, I guess just some closing remarks. Yellow Dog, thank you for casting with me. It's always a pleasure, and this is your second time. You're getting better and better. I can already see the development happening. You got great role models, Yeah, if I'm gonna rank them in order, you got Whirl, me, and then K2 at the very bottom.
Oh wow.
I just had to. I don't know. I love
Dang.
giving the guy slander. He can take it. And it's all love. But yeah. Thank you for casting. I appreciate it. Was some really great series before this. I don't know if you're watching Division B series, but that was a good one as well. Another upset. Chat. Thank you all for watching. Everybody, just throwing the subscriptions out and renewing subscriptions. K2, I know I slandered you just like 5 seconds ago, but you did, I think, have like a 33-month subscription streak with this channel, so that is impressive. That's awesome, man. We appreciate that. But yeah, do you have any closing remarks before we go here, Yellow Don?
Pretty much same as every other time. Every DivC matchup, you gotta be careful. You gotta watch every single time because you never know who's gonna win, especially come playoff time. It's gonna be must-see TV.
Yes, sir. All right, well, again, thank you for casting. Really good series tonight, guys. Also, everyone, thank you for watching. Make sure to drop a follow if you're not already, or even a subscription. We do got that sub goal for the Blazing Challenge. If you haven't heard, people are going to be eating really spicy wings at LAN, and it's going to be a mess. But we got to reach that sub goal, so make sure you subscribe if you don't follow already. And we got social media links down below, so definitely check those out. We'll be posting those more often. I know our social media team is going to be amping it up this week. And then, onward. So, yeah, thank you for sticking around and watching this content. We'll be having more streams coming out soon, I'm assuming. But yeah, I think that's everything. I'll quit my yapping. Everybody, y'all have a good night. Peace.